Welcome to Philippines Paramedic Prepper, episode 23. Good morning guys, and I'm up to 56 subscribers now, so thank you very much everyone who's subscribed. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and leave us a message. It really helps the channel, so thank you everyone for doing that, and for everyone who's going to do it. Aren't you? Please? Okay, thank you. So we're in the rainy season, but it doesn't rain all the time. It can rain for days or even weeks at a time when it really starts. And then we get the typhoons coming in, but at the moment, this morning, it's a lovely, beautiful, hot, humid, sunny day. So we're going to move Matilda from where she's undercover at the moment down to the stream, and we're going to take the goats down so that they can graze on some fresh grass this morning, and just going to chill out for a bit, enjoy the weather, because I'm sure later on it will come in to rain again, and there's not much you can do outside once it's raining because everything gets completely muddy, waterlogged. All the animals are under cover, so it's pretty miserable when it's raining. At least it's not hot though, but obviously the humidity when the sun comes out is even more than in the dry season because of all the moisture that's evaporating. So it's like in the UK, it's everyone moans it rains, and then when the sun comes out everyone moans it's hot after about 3 days and wishes for the cooler weather. So I think we're the same world over really, unless you get a nice Mediterranean climate where it's not too hot, not too cold, and it's a very tempered region all year round really. So going from one extreme to the other, from the UK, from cold and wet to the Philippines to hot and wet. Morning Matilda. So we've got Matilda now because it's rainy season. She's actually staying in this partially built pig house at the moment, so she's staying here during the rain now because it's raining heavily a lot of the time, but it's sunny this morning, so we're going to take her down to the stream so she can have a little swim and a little play. You got itchy peck? Bless you. Shake your ears. There we go. Guys, how are you? Hiya. So we're now in the rainy season, but it's we still get sunshine a lot of the days. So I brought the goats down so they can eat some fresh grass. Matilda's come down, she's just foraging for anything that's edible whilst enjoying the water, cooling off with the mud. And there's someone's carabao behind us, and right over there, so if you can see it, there's the baby carabao. So everyone's pretty chilled out here. I'm sat under some bamboo in the shade. So yeah, nice peaceful day. So there's various reasons Matilda and pigs like doing this. It's obviously the water's cool, cools them down. They're rubbing any insects or ticks off of them in the mud and the water, and they coat the mud on their skin. It stops the mosquitoes biting. So she's really happy when she's down here, especially if she's down here all day. She'll spend a lot of the time in the water, cover herself in mud, and then she'll just lay and bake in the sun. So hopefully she's a very happy piggy. You go around that way? I'll go over the grassland.
Yeah, but the carabao will chase you.
Hello. Hello. So this is actually some rice. This is rice here growing. So this will grow into a grain of rice, and it's got about I think about another 3 weeks, a month of growing before that's harvestable. Okay, so this, watch this plant here when I touch it, what it does. It closes its leaves up.
It's here.
It shies away. What's it called in Ilocano? Baing. And in Tagalog? Makahia. Or they call it the shy plant. So Lhen was saying they use the root of this to help with menstruation. And there's another type very similar, but it's got a longer leaf, but it doesn't react. So this doesn't react, but the other ones do. And here's the same plant, but with the flower on it. So this is the national flower of the Philippines, so Lhen tells me, and also it's got medicinal purposes. That if you've got a splinter and can't get it out, you put the sap of it, and it helps withdraw splinters. So you see it's got a milky sap. Look at that. And that's got the apparently medicinal purposes.
And also they believe that if you put in your eyes, you'll get blind.
If you put it in your eyes, you'll get blind. I won't try that though. It's a wealth of information. She's like Google. So there's another medicinal plant here called Lhen, so it's called dangla in Ilocano, and what they do is they boil it up, and it's meant to help with coughs. But she said it tastes absolutely awful. So I suppose if you made to drink this, you stop coughing, so you don't have to take any more. And there's another medicinal plant called willawil. And apparently what you do is you take the leaf and you crush it up and you put it into open wounds. So the juice into open wounds, and it helps healing.
This one, we call it madre cacao, or the other name, I forgot. But for example, if you got a wound, you got wounded, you have to scrape the skin like this,
Yeah.
and then squeeze it, also the juice, and Treat it on open wound.
Okay. So there's the Garibano fruit up there. It grows a lot bigger than that. And these leaves are medicinal as well. What do they use these leaves for?
It's diuretic. At the same time, it can kill cancer. That's what they do.
Okay.
Not only the fruit, but also the plant. And also here, come here.
Mind the monkeypox.
Yes, this one. The manzanita. Or
Yeah.
the Jamaican berry.
Oh, Jamaican berry, that's one you can eat.
Yeah. There's someone is like having diarrhea.
Yeah.
They boil the leaves or the bark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
we ate some of the berries the other day.
Yeah.
Me and the goat. So apparently, these are the national flowers of the Philippines. Is that correct?
You smell.
It's them. Nothing like the other ones, are they really?
You smell. You
Yeah.
smell.
They can't smell it, it's camera.
No, you.
I've smelt it. Okay, now we know the flowers. Me? Okay. So it's a little after 3 p.m. and you can see the clouds are coming in, weather's now changing. So probably in the next half an hour we're going to have a heavy downpour. So we're going to start getting the goats back in. And then we'll get Matilda back in. Do you hear there's thunder in the background?
How can they cross the bridge?
Yeah, they'll jump. Yeah. Hey.
Hala. Hawak Matilda.
Yeah, I'll go and get Matilda. They're trying to have a drink.
Aray. Treat it on open wound.
Okay.
You delete that like it's so ugly.